Hello, techies! Alright, this is Comptia Lab 4.2.10. We have all our tags here on the left pane. These are the tags that we are going to be performing in this lab. And we are going to troubleshoot drive availability. Alright, so that is what we're going to do in this lab. So let's see the tags we have. You work at a computer repair store. A customer has just brought a used computer at a very good price. The previous owner said the computer worked, but when it was brought home, the computer would not start. In this lab, your task is to diagnose and correct the problem, preventing the system from booting into Windows. You will know that you've successfully corrected all the problems when computer recognizes all the components in the BIOS. The computer boots to Windows. Keep in mind the following when working on the systems. The computer was in use and working previously. The previous owner mentioned that he replaced the hard drive when preparing to sell the computer. The new owner of the computer wants the machine to boot into Windows every time to avoid any possible issues in the future. Okay, so I guess our tags here. Let's start with the first task. The computer recognizes all the components and BIOS, and the computer boots to Windows. Okay, okay. So let's start up first things first. Let's try to turn on the computer and see what happens. All right, no bootable device found. Okay, okay. So at this point, I think we know where to go to. First of all, we are going to turn this computer um, to the back, I guess. Okay, let's try to turn this on and see, just to be sure. To boot into BIOS, and let's see what we have. Okay, the RAM is 2 GB RAM and 4 gig, 2 gig, 2 gig, total of 4 gig RAM. Okay, let's see, is the hard drive installed? Yes, there's a hard drive there. So if there's a hard drive installed, something is definitely wrong with the hard drive. So we go to internal HDD and let's set this to boot. So internal HDD wasn't set as a primary boot, so that could be the problem. But now I have taken this internal HDD to the top of the list, so it is now set as the primary boot. So once the computer tries to boot, it tries to boot from the internal HDD first. So that is it. Let's try to power on this PC again and see what happens. And the previous owner mentioned that he replaced the hard drive when preparing to sell the computer. So the new owner of the computer wants the machine to boot into Windows every time to avoid any possible issues in the future. All right, so this computer has boots into Windows. So and this is what the customer wants. So I think the problem with this particular computer is just with the boot options, the way um, the priority level was programmed. So let's go ahead and restart this computer. So we'll wait for this to boot. So this is still loading. We'll wait for it to load. Alright, so this boots into this system again. let's see how we do 80% score. Verify all the drives are recognized by the computer. So that is anything that we didn't do. So we'll just go back and quickly do that now. So the only thing that wasn't correct here is that the drives, all the drives are connected. So we have different drives here, and we just connected the hard drive, ensure the hard drive is working, and we try to score the lab. So we are going to go back and ensure that all of the drives are connected properly and are working, like the CD-ROM drive, DVD-ROM drive, whatever drive we have there has to be configured, connected to work. So okay, so at this point we have to go back and correct this. All right, so we are now back into our workbench. So we go back into this particular PC, we try to turn it on, and we boot into BIOS. And use F2 to boot into BIOS in case you do not know that. So let's go into the additional boot option. We go into the boot sequence, and internal HDD is turned on. And we are going to make this priority. It's going to come at the top of the list so that once it boots from the internal HDD first. Okay, so we see the system configuration and we'll go to drives and we see SATA 0, SATA 1, SATA 2, SATA 3, SATA 4. They are all checked, and but currently we only have one hard drive working here. So let's try to boot and see what happens. Okay, so this is booting into Windows. All right, so this is not into Windows. Let's see how we do again if we missed something here. Okay, now the score is now 100% score. All right, so if you find this video to be helpful, you know what to do. You have to share in other educational platforms so that other students can benefit from this also. Like and subscribe, and if you have further questions, hit me up in the comment section or make use of my WhatsApp number attached to this video to reach out to me for any question. Thank you for watching. Wish you good luck in your education. Peace out.